I'm fascinated with you because you're so clear about things and you have no blinders on and you don't delude yourself.
Okay.
This is something I love about you. So I always like to talk about red flags. Like, what are red flags when you meet a girl? Taking pictures of your food, asking someone on a first date.
Do you want shallow red flags that I'm not proud of?
All of them, yes.
Okay.
And then I can do my shallow ones if it makes you feel better.
Okay, fine.
Okay,
big red flags. Underbite. That I can't. I can't get past that. I can't. I know it's shallow. I'm being honest with you. But if you look like a cash register, then we cannot date. Now, that's shallow. Okay? And I'm aware that it's shallow, right? But like if I'm looking at you and I just want to go ching, right? Then I can't. But it's shallow. And I recognize it's shallow and it's stupid, but it's also the reality.
Yeah.
It's the reality. Yeah. And if a girl felt that way about me, then that would be her prerogative. That's fine. That's a shallow thing. I'm aware of that. That's it.
We're meeting these people.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I saw someone with an underbite.
Do you want something to drink? Can you just pour it into my mouth? Just pour.
Where were you meeting?
Just turn on the faucet and they just.
Oh shit!
They just.
Oh, fuck, God damn it.
Yeah. Whatever I do wins, and this is not winning. What's going on? Yeah. And he realizes, oh shit, fame is not about hiding out in the hills and then coming out and do a movie two times a year, one time a year. Fame now is about, hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm here. Correct. Hey, this is my family. Hey, this is everything that's going on. It's what we do.
I'm normal. I'm like you guys.
What do every one of your fans say when they meet you, right? They know you.
They say, I know you guys. I feel like I know you guys.
And they do. What was fame 10 years ago, 15 years, 20 years ago? He goes, I know nothing.
Johnny Depp.
Why is Johnny Depp a bozo?
Mysterious.
He's a bozo.
Why is he? Wait, why is he? Why is he a pirate?
He's a pirate.
Is he a real pirate?
Bring him up.
Bro,
look at how he dresses. Look at how this fucking.
It's because he has no friends. He didn't come down to the real world. Someone go, what the fuck are you doing? Why do you have so many necklaces
He
on?
doesn't have a friend who can tell him, hey, bro, enough with the fuck. Look at the.
Dude, go to the top left one, and you can see the whole front row of Brian Callen's first special.
This man is a delight. Dude, just hit the arrow. Hit that arrow on the side, Buchin. See that arrow on the side?
Last night, I had a very uncomfortable situation.
Where, at the club?
Yeah.
What happened?
I did that.
He's laughing right now. I already. It's got to be.
Dude, I did stand up. I did stand up on the spot.
Yeah.
With Jeremiah. I'm leaving. I'm about to walk out scot-free. We had a great time. Go do another spot. Everything is going to be great. Laugh Factory. And Emily at the store goes, hey, do you want to do a spot in the main room? Joey's on it. Burr's on it. Greg Fitzsimmons on it. I was like, hell yeah. Of
course.
And we're walking through the main room. And she goes, yeah, it's like it's a benefit for people on the spectrum. And I'm like, hold on, is like retarded people here? Like, what's going? Because I just don't. I was like, I'll just pass. I don't know exactly how to do it,
Yeah.
And then she goes, no. It's like people in a halfway house. To me, halfway house is you were, had some drug stuff,
addict,
or
yeah.
you maybe were in jail, locked up, and they're trying to bring you back into regular society.
I usually say drug. I go to drug addict.
Or drug addict. Doesn't matter,
Yeah.
right?
Halfway house?
Yeah.
Drug
Always.
addict.
So I go halfway house. Okay, I'm walking in the back. There's some guys with like beards and like face tattoos. And I'm like, oh, these some rough guys that are trying to get their life back together. And I'm excited because I'm like, these guys aren't going to be offended as shit. I can fucking go in.
Fuck yeah.
I get brought up on stage. I do a couple jokes. Things are going really well. And then I go into this retard bit, right? And you see how like quiet it is now?
Yeah.
Like if you could multiply how quiet it is now by like 1,000, that's what that full room felt like.
Really?
It got real quiet, and I'm like, this is weird.
But you were crushing before that because I saw you early on.
It was good.
Wreck it.
I'm not the guy who like says, oh, I killed every say. Like I'm the most critical of myself. It was hard.
It was going well. Yeah.
It was going hard. Took a little turn. And then I would say I got it back up to about like 50%. Right?
But that's a hard hole to dig out of.
We were really
Some would say
deep.
the hardest.
We were dug. We were dug very deep. Okay, we were dug very deep.
Help us out!
So I walk off stage, and Diaz goes. He goes. Hey, why'd you close with the retard joke? It's a benefit for retards. I go, what? He goes, yeah, it's for fucking retards. It's okay, kid. Don't worry about it. Right?
How about the sound guy goes, dude, balls, man, to do that retard joke in front of the retard. He goes, but I thought it went pretty well. About 50% dug it. About 50% dug it.
Bro, I go back to the fits him is like,
the
he's like
face is
falling
just
apart.
blank.
No,
People were just staring at you.
some people were there just to see Burr.
Is the reason? Okay, you're saying Bobby Lee is having uprising.
Yes.
That's what they say on the streets. That Bobby Lee is doing extra shit.
Yeah.
Right. But guess what? Do you know why? Because Kalila, one day 4 years ago, goes, "I'm going to Guitar Center to get podcast equipment. We're gonna do one."
Why she talk like that?
Yeah. And I go,
It was a rough
"Really? No one's
It was
gonna
a rough
listen.
time. It was a rough
No
time.
one's gonna give
She
a
had
fuck."
Pulverone. She could barely open her mouth. It was stuck together. Guitar Center.
Okay. So then,
Completely lost. Just cake together.
Cake pattern.
And she has to get podcast equipment. And they're looking at her like, "You're gonna talk for a living? What the fuck? There's no way anybody understands you."
yeah.
So you prepare yourself for
Yes.
disaster.
Yes.
And then if it doesn't happen, it's a success.
It's a success.
Yeah, because if I go in there with, I've done this before where I was in that movie The Dictator,
Yes.
and I would go, "Oh, I'm gonna kill it. This is my time to shine." And then there was like a couple of scenes where it was like not working.
Yeah.
You know, and like people are like, you know how they mumble at Video Village. So you do its take, and then all the producers and the directors, they get in a huddle and they go,
No, that wasn't it.
"That was terrible." You know what I mean?
that was-
And they look it back at it and they're, "Oh, why did we hire that guy?" And whatever they say. I hate that. Right. So I
Do you
go
ever
in
have
with,
like a Tom Cruise blow up, or do you ever like really go for it?
dude, what do you think of his blow up?
I respected it.
He did it for you. Literally, like nobody has a blow up and only positive shit.
But let me just
"Oh,
say,
we gotta save the turtle. Like, right? Like, who gets angry and doesn't curse and just
That
says
is-
positive things? If he dropped like an N bomb in the middle of it, I'd be like, "Oh, okay, this guy really fucking cares." But
Yeah.
he just was the best guy.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta save people's lives and their college education.
I have a theory that
Go.
I think that was a PR move.
Yes.
Yeah,
Animals. We
I
were
would-
talking something about animals. Oh, bald eagles. Yeah. I just feel like there's a lot of animals that it's time to go and we're holding on too long.
Okay.
Like this house. You have rats everywhere. It's time to go. Right? Like all I see is rat tails hanging down like little icicles.
By the way, I can't not see them now too.
My
Like that-
seat
all
is
I see
directed.
is-
I feel like this is an intimidation tactic that you learned in Russia. Like I feel like this is a way to like get the guests.
I mean, I
off
can't
this kilter.
believe how many rats are in there. I can't believe it.
Yeah, it's shocking. I
You
can't
realize
look at it.
that's the only takeaway anyone will get from this podcast is like, Bert's got rats.
Yeah, I
There will
hope
be
so.
animations. There will be like that's where people will hang their hat on this podcast. You could be like, actually,
Bro, there are no less than 50 rats going up and down, and there are more. They're coming down the tree. This is like you got to call this city.
You gotta get.
You
the
got to
hose.
call this city.
You gotta scare them or something.
Halston, why are you going outside? We are
Halston.
safe from them in
Halston.
here.
You gotta scare them, Halston.
Don't scare them. They'll come in here. Close the door. Just close the door. Close the door.
One of
Close
the
the door.
chickens.
We're not
All right.
doing this.
I
We're
would
not doing
love
this.
for Halston to be attacked by a rat.
Why is
right
he
now.
doing that? This is something I don't get. But that's what I'm saying. So a rhinoceros.
Oh my god.
Interesting. You know what I've realized about myself, and this is what we were just saying, is again, my reflection of how I feel is based on how the person I'm with is feeling about me, right? So if I'm with this girl who might be fucking dumb and have nothing interesting to say, no life experience, whatever, if I'm not feeling like she's into me, all of a sudden I'm lacking confidence in saying the things that I want to say, talking about the topics I want to talk about.
And all of a sudden you're distant as fuck, right?
Right, exactly. So it's this, and I know intellectually, I'm in that moment. I go, why am I questioning myself? You fucking idiot! You're 33. You have a home that you bought. You know what I mean?
But you
You've
want
had
something from her,
successful-
even if it's just the affection that might eventually.
She's
lead to
20 years
sex.
old, nothing in her life, but she has a vagina I want to enter. So I'm mumbling my fucking words. So how do you feel about Cameron and Jim Jones and people? You know, it's like, why the
That's
fuck?
your
I
idea
don't
of like
give
a kid
fuck.
conversation?
I don't give a fuck about this shit. So it is on some level. Like on some level, it's very annoying that like my worth could be changed in my eyes, or at least emotionally.
Yeah. And then you bust a nut in her face.
And then
boom, you're all of a sudden you're at the top of the fucking mountain and they want your affection. And you all of a sudden are like, damn, it's up to me. I can handle this however I want to.
Bro, I'm telling you, and for me it's even before the nut.
The Ukraine one.
That was a weird one. You got to see this one. Headphones. Put
your headphones on for this one.
Buckle up.
Because this one just has, it's a plea to raise fundraising, but it has one moment where you're like, why did you think, and then why did you air this? Why didn't you do a take two, right?
Hey everybody, Garth Brooks.
And Trisha Yearwood.
And we're proud to say we stand with Ukraine, especially the refugees.
There's a global initiative, and of course, supplies and aid is already spread thin. And this is where you come in. We need your help. We need you to donate.
Yeah, I mean, we always ask for love and prayers. Please keep doing that. But we're also going to ask you, dig in your pockets. Be part of the greatest global relief plan mankind has ever seen.
Everybody deserves dignity. Everybody deserves a roof over their head to feel safe. You can be a part of that.
Yeah, amen. So join us, won't you? Stand up for love.
Stand up for mankind.
Stand up for Ukraine.
Why did he laugh there?
I just can't get over. Is that his wife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Just a shocking resemblance to Shane Gillis. Like an absolute shocking resemblance. I can't. I honestly, I tuned out the whole thing. I tuned out because everything going on here. So is that a Kaepernick hat?
Definitely not.
I was like, fuck, I think YouTube and Instagram, this is the way. And like, I remember one time a clip went viral and it was like on Super Bowl Sunday, I had a joke and it was like, I was like, yeah, countries that treat women the worst have the best food.
Yeah, that's a funny fucking bit, dude.
Okay, right? So it's like, and it's weird, like people that have saw the bit and it was just like Reddit made it fucking go.
Yeah.
And like everything else trickled down after that. I'm sure you guys experience this too. Like one thing goes viral. Like when you guys fucking made Andrew Tate a superstar. Remember that? Now that my whole fucking algorithm is Andrew Tate. Like, dude, I can't even open TikTok with my wife because every other video is like, bitches need to be quiet. Put their number on the forehead. Right? It's your guy's fault.
Do you know
100% your guy's
that
fault.
when I did,
you had to spit out the fucking coffee. If you didn't spit out the coffee,
when I did my birthday shows in Chicago, they were at an arena, and on my birthday, they played a supercut of people wishing me happy birthday.
Please,
and it was like Mulaney, Chappelle, Burt, like all these people, and then Andrew Tate, and
they went
crazy. And also that week he was arrested for trafficking women.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, dude. And so you hear people go like, oh, I was like, oh.
Whoops.
Yeah, charges were dropped. I want to say, Tate, I know those charges were dropped, and you didn't do anything wrong.
So I didn't know the charges were dropped.
Yeah,
and I still wanted them on.
Like if I look back at societies and I saw what happened, like you look back at like ancient Greece or Rome, it's like it got so liberal they were fucking animals, and and then
which I think we should bring back.
They're
I've said
good.
that before.
Sheep. Like people give our people a lot of shit for fucking sheep, and it's like if there's an animal,
you're gonna fight squid soft and fluffy.
Bro, it's got cakes, dude. Like if you look at it, it has ass on it.
It's got a nice ass,
and you fall asleep on it right after. Like
big deal, dude. Yeah, you got a pillow. You can fuck a pillow. That's why we fuck pillows.
Have I ever been caught whacking off? Yeah. Have I ever been caught whacking off? That's a weird question.
Well, it's just like
I don't jerk
all
off.
of his stuff, and then there's just what?
I don't jerk off. That's
true.
I don't jerk off.
What are you saying?
I don't jerk off.
Why are you saying this?
I'm not against it, but I don't do it.
I don't either. Can't remember the last time.
Oh,
I
but you
whacked
got a
off.
girl.
You got a girl.
Yeah, I got to go and I got to save them for her. I don't have like a crazy high sex
that makes
drive.
sense.
So like
That makes sense.
I need to save as much nuts as I can.
Does she? Yeah. If you.
Yeah.
Same. If
Yeah.
you told her.
yeah.
If you told her, you're like, hey, like, yo, it had been 3 days. You've been on your period. Like, I whacked her. She's pissed, right?
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Same,
Will
you
bro.
What if you tell your girl that the porn you whacked off to was actually her porn? Does that change it?
Dude, you're a wild boy. You're a wild one for that. Let me think about that.
I'm kidding.
Because
I never
like
said that.
low key, that works. That plays, but like
you got baby, you got ad revenue. Off of that.
like you won here. I'm
made
jerking
money.
off to you, right? And then if anything, you're angry at her because you're like, why are you fucking other dudes?
Why
Like,
you do this? Yo, speaking of which, you covered that topic,
Oh,
the
dude,
me
this
and
was
her
so funny.
topic,
Oh,
like
that
6
was so
months ago,
funny.
and I showed it to her, and she was like, "That was so mean. You should text him." I was like, he didn't say anything mean. He
I thought I was supportive.
I thought so too. You just said like big ups, Mike, for like
Set
being
it
able
up.
to hit.
Well, but this is what I said. I basically was like, listen, there's this guy. I was trying to explain everything Flagrant. They probably know who you are, but if they didn't, I was like, he's super talented. He's really funny on his podcast. I really like this guy. And no matter what he tweets, somebody responds to the tweet with a video of his girl like blowing some other guy, right? Yeah, and it's just like you'll tweet the most supportive thing, like we got to help starving kids. And it's like this person ain't starving. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and I was like, it's so fucked up, and it's just fucked up for you to have to go with it. But I was actually impressed that you could, handle that shit.
I don't know why I just never.
No, you're not
fucked with-
phased by
yeah.
that kind of stuff. I don't know. You've got
I
like
think
a thing.
after you smoke crack for a while, like you just stop like thinking about shit like that. Like,
Yo, people don't realize that. Like, if you come back from drug addiction, there's a freedom.
Yeah. Oh my
it's
God.
like
Yeah.
that's how I feel with Corona.
right.
Like I'm good. Like I can't. Like who's coughing? Like let's go. Like nothing's stopping me right now. Nothing. Right? Like I'm shameless. Mask off.
I got one better than you.
Okay.
My parents got it. So now I don't even fucking worry about giving it to them. I'm out.
It's easy.
Everything.
Right.
Mask what? I was like Future, mask off the whole fucking
Whole
thing.
time, dude. Yeah.
You need to make other people money. The second you can make other people money, you become so valuable in this business. Like this, I guarantee you Kevin Hart's room is filled with flowers because there's a lot of people who pay their mortgage by Kevin Hart.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people who want to make sure their flowers are the biggest in that room.
Get well soon.
Soon.
Hey, soon. Hey. What's the recovery time? 6 to 8 weeks? Let's make it 6 because I got money to be made off of you soon
That's
with capital
fucking great.
SOON.
Do you think of yourself as silly?
Yeah, if you don't have silly, you don't have funny, you don't have comedy, bro.
Fuck yes.
Dude,
There's
it's
so
like-
many guys who lost the silly in this business,
Bro.
where you're like, if you can't get silly anymore, where the fuck, like, what made you so real about things?
Dude, that actually is what lets me get away with everything that I get away with. Is it like I'm not trying to solve the world.
Yeah.
Like you find the interesting point and then you add the silly.
Mhm.
If there's anything that I talk to like comics who are trying to do like tough bits or like trying to take on like really tricky topics, I go, just make it silly. Say your fucking smart point about it, but when you're making them laugh, it's gonna be the silly part.
Yeah.
Okay? It's like Chappelle would tell a joke about fucking HIV spreading or something like that, and it was about the guy who slept with a monkey. But the way that he articulated the joke, the way he made you laugh was, what was it? The thing about, because about a guy who fucked a chimpanzee.
Yeah.
That's how like
I don't remember the bit, but
he was basically saying someone said that like a guy fucked a chimpanzee and that's how AIDS spread, right? Because he fucked chimpanzee and then he was fucking humans, and he was like, you really think that there's a guy out there who was a fucking a chimpanzee on Sunday and then fucking Charlene on a Tuesday? and then he goes, and then he has this act out where he goes, Charlene's such a great name, but he has this act out where he goes, fellas, I'm sorry, I gotta hang out with my chimpanzee. He goes, you don't know how hard it is to get your chimpanzee to suck your dick without peeling it. But like that's silly. We're
Yeah.
talking about a heavy topic. We're talking about the absurdity of that,
Yeah.
justification for AIDS. But the it's a dick joke at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm gonna get emotional. Sorry.
No, let it out.
No, I'm not gonna do it. Now for you, fuck.
What if you cried the projectile?
It flops on the. So at the end of ours thing, what we do is thing called unhelpful advice. They email us, we give them advice,
Right.
and we're done.
Let's do it, man.
All right, go ahead, man.
Unhelpful advice with Bobby, Kalila, and Andrew motherfucking Schulz.
I'm a 23-year-old Korean woman in love with a Dominican man who looks black. We have been together for a year, and I've only told my dad and my sisters about him. My mom has no idea. My mom does not want to marry me to marry any other ethnicity other than Korean. If she were to find out, she would never talk to me again, and there would be no family support anymore. My ex was black, and I hid him from my mom for 4.5 years.
Jesus.
But I really believe that the man I'm with is my soulmate. How do I approach my very traditional parents about this? Her name is Jenny. Asian expert, Andrew?
She's Korean?
Yep.
God,
it's a pressure I don't really know about. Just
I understand it.
Yeah, you guys know way more.
I don't.
My dad,
I don't,
when I said I'm doing stand up at 23,
you were what?
I'm a mixed kid.
Oh my god, I thought you said I was molested.
Oh no, yes, that's true.
that too. We were both molested.
I was molested when I was 9, really badly.
Really?
Fingered in my face.
I was molested.
Hold on. Now this is crazy to say, but
say it.
Like, you turned into this beautiful woman. Do you think like he was like, I know she's gonna be somebody?
Like Minority Report?
No, he's
like
future. He's like a talent scout. Like he's like,
Yeah.
You know, like they look at basketball players in like 9th grade or something like that. Like, oh, he's gonna fucking be in the NBA.
I was molested by a guy with Down syndrome, right?
So
he had an eye for talent.
An eye for talent.
Bro, for real? Dude, no way.
That's true.
How?
That's how dumb I was. Because when you molest somebody, you have to manipulate, have some game.
Yeah.
Candy, right? You're like, you know what I mean? Compliments, right? My dude just went, "Durr," and I did it.
Talent scout.
Yeah. Oh, no. So anyway, this
how do we help this girl?
I'm gonna help her right now. All right. I'm gonna help her right now.
Holy shit.
It's the real, dude. So here's the thing.
Holy shit.
When I told my parents I was doing stand-up at 23, they said they would disown me.
Come see me this Saturday at the Ice House. I'm done until 2020. I do the Red Rocket Tour, doing small theaters.
Yeah,
Go.
Where can you get the tickets for the Red Rocket Tour?
AndrewSantino.com. Go to AndrewSantino.com, baby.
I'm pulling up on one of the dates. I'm gonna check out the dates.
You want to come through? Seriously?
I would love to. Yeah.
Honestly, I would fucking love that.
Because I had so much fun when we did our show the other day.
So fun.
With Tony and
we did like a Q&A after we were just fucking around, and it was so fun, man. Will you seriously come and do a date?
I'm gonna pull up. I promise you.
Come do a date.
Absolutely, especially if you're anywhere.
This is all Shab's dates.
Oh.
He puts it up for Shab to read because he has CTE. He doesn't remember where he is. He doesn't know where he is right
I
now.
have so many. I have no idea where I'm at.
I'm going to be performing at UFC 48 in Tulsa.
Hey, where are we at right now? What town are we in right now?
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
Schultz, anything?
What?
Andrew Schulz is here.
I'm here, man.
What's up, man? Nice to meet you. Have we ever even met?
No. I think I've seen you in New York. I think I saw you in New York. Kind of, you were hanging out, maybe came by the Village Lantern.
Yeah.
But we never, I think, officially met. Though I have a funny story. I think you had butt sex with my friend.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And it's a woman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's start that there at least. Thank you.
Yeah. Lindsay was her name. And you guys met at spring break. This is back MTV days.
Oh, a long time ago.
Yeah, from Buffalo.
Huh.
And this is what she said.
I don't remember.
Starting with heat. So this is what she said.
This will be interesting, bro.
Take a sip of coffee.
Yeah,
so she goes, because I was like, oh, you posted or I posted I was going to come out here and do this. And she was like, this is totally
Did
random.
you send me a picture of her?
Yes, I'll send it. No, did I?
I don't remember.
No, I didn't send you any picture. I wanted to surprise you. And so I said, okay, boom, we'll talk about it when we go on the podcast. So she goes, yeah, like we met at the spring break thing. I think you were hosting it for
I met her at
TV.
Young Break?
Yes.
Spring Break, okay.
Spring break. And I think you guys had a wild night or something like that, maybe some butt sex in a shower. She's not totally sure. She thinks it was butt sex, but it was a wild night.
I've only ever had butt sex one time when I was a youth.
Yeah.
And that's how I lost my virginity.
Was butt sex.
Yeah, by a bowling alley. Actually, Tiffany Lane's bowling alley on Highway 190, and it's still open.
Shouts to Tiffany Lane's.
Oh,
that's
dude.
a plug.
Picking up splits out back.
Hey!
Yep.
You have to swing.
Yeah.
You're right. You have to swing a lot. Right?
That's
and
interesting.
So I learned how to swing, and I learned that from a dwarf.
Oh.
Did I ever tell you that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I learned it. I've told you this, right? I learned.
Who?
I can't say his name.
Comic?
No.
I almost fucked a little person that worked at CPK.
I just got hard. I love watching little person porn.
You almost fucked a little person working at CPK.
Yeah, he was like he was a friend of my best friend. We were like 20.
All I'm imagining is him trying to get the pizzas out of the oven. Like operating a boom mic,
or like putting there's a counter here, putting the pepperonis. They can't even see the
hands. Okay, wait. So how'd this happen?
For the same reason you're talking about. It's just he had so much confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I were to have just said yes, I knew for a fact that it could have possibly been the best sex of my life.
Really?
Because I knew he was going to try the hardest.
Extra hard, 100%.
Yeah.
He's going above and beyond. That's so true because he has to.
Swallow my labia.
Yeah.
Say what?
He was going to just ingest it.
Or he might have climbed inside it like a cave.
Yeah, he probably would have.
Yeah, with a fucking flashlight, that'd be great. But so I used to work at a coffee shop with a dwarf, and he used to fucking get mad pussy.
Really?
Yeah. He was also like a punk rock dwarf.
Oh, that's
He
hysterical.
had tattoos to the wrist.
But
You know
it's
what I
like
mean?
one or two.
Yeah. He had one tattoo of skull throughout his whole body. Right.
So much love.
Or a little garden snake that just goes around the body. Yeah. That's really funny. I don't know why I laughed at it. That was really nice.
So we asked a couple weeks ago, we want to see who's out there, our fans, and get some new blood in the culture corner. Just see who's out there, and this was one of our.
Can we just pause for? She's got very sweet looking girl, but
You talking about her teeth?
yeah, I feel like she's missing the teeth that go after the big teeth.
It's all big teeth. No, it looks like all big teeth.
No, fangs are coming too quick. I think she's missing these two teeth.
No, I think she has all big teeth.
She's fine. I think.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not mad at her.
No, I'm not mad at her. I'm just I can't stop looking at that. Yeah,
Good to me.
there's
She got
something
that
going on.
bone hinge, baby. It looks good to me.
Uh-huh.
Theo, hey Brendan, it's Anna from South Florida.
Ooh, too far.
Miami.
No, you
Or
and,
she tells you you have a kid right now,
I'm
Brendan. This would be
here
crazy.
to submit to be in the culture corner. Mira, porque yo hablo español, toda la vaina, ya tú sabes, you know.
Hey.
There you go.
All that. I speak Spanish. I am the funniest person in my friends group, if I do say so myself. And I have done a few open mics. However, due to the pandemic, I can't really do that anymore. So I would just love this opportunity to meet you guys and be a part of a show that I love. You know, I got them haters. And I have
she
these,
threw that out
haters
there.
in the back. So, gang, buzz.
Did she say there's a trunk in the back?
Yes.
Well, goddamn,
She got that
girl.
J in the tray, baby.
Hell yeah. What you think, Schultz?
I don't know what's going on. Do we make fun of them? Do we just listen?
what is
happening?
You can light them up, whatever you want.
It's submit at your own risk. I think you light them up if you think that's what they deserve.
Is that the culture of the show?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I understand these are your biggest supporters. You know what I mean? So I'm
we
not
roast
trying to like.
everybody gets it.
I look at it how
Everybody
you
gets
look at it. I think that we don't roast them, but
We roast them if there's something to be roasted. Like,
Yeah.
there's not much there. Yeah, she has the same front teeth all around. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Same front
But
teeth.
also, you don't need that many teeth.
She has Pixar teeth. She looks like the dad from Up. Look at her teeth. Go back to the beginning of the video and look.
Pixar teeth.
It's not bad, dude. It's not. I want to see her chew into a baguette and just tear that shit apart. Dude.
Oh yeah, bro.
He's like, I don't know what to do.
Dude, she
Are
could
you
fucking
kidding me?
guillotine a baguette,
Oh,
bro.
100%.
With that, yeah.
No, she has the Pixar teeth
Look
and
at
the fucking
them things,
Moana
bro.
tits.
Oh,
I'm not mad at
the
it.
Moana tits. You said? Isn't Moana like 11?
No, dog. Moana's.
Bro, don't do what they do to you, bro. Look at a damn chart, you idiot.
Come on!
No, there's no age.
You LA
No,
motherfuckers!
She grew,
Jesus.
no, she grew up,
That's
dog.
why you went to Nashville.
No, she grew up.
White motherfuckers talking about. I ain't doing this shit, man.
Bro. Yeah, that girl
I
could
know,
go through
she
it.
does.
That's from Incredibles.
That's her. That's the doctor from, not the doctor,
She makes
the
the
scientist.
costumes
Yeah.
in Incredibles, yeah.
Oh, man.
Damn, the accuracy.
Like, when you think about it, we just talk shit for hours, and that's better than a TV show that they spend tens of millions of dollars on.
Crazy, yeah.
Like, you and I have just made retard sounds. There was a part of this podcast where we just made retard sounds.
I
Right?
only made one, but yeah.
But you did a couple because you did the
You did
mosquito.
a couple.
You did more. You did the most.
Yeah, but you did the
most.
baritone
Take
one.
that, King of the Sting. Okay, you eat your weird foods. We're out here and we're making retard sounds.
You guys are bad friends.
Get the fuck out of here. You guys are both two guys that I told I wouldn't do podcasts with. That's who you guys are. So let's fucking go.
Shots fired. Bobby Lee, you taking that?
Yeah,
Santino, you taking that?
Bobby Lee's not even awake right now, and it's 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Guy texted me at 2:49 a.m. the other day, asking me a normal daytime question.
What he asked? I love that motherfucker so much. What
Haven't seen you in a while. It said. The fuck are you talking about? That's because I'm fucking Dayternal, fam. Tighten up, dude.
Oh, fuck.
I'm sure you're going to expect a new person in your life to also accommodate that. Like you like rescuing. Like there's one of the dogs that's in here that's terrifying. Like,
well, you're a New Yorker, and you guys are scared of like very.
No. You have one that has a strong neck, and it just walks around. And it is the scariest fucking thing I've ever. I don't even feel comfortable petting it. It's like at any point in time, if it bites down on me, it's taking me wherever it wants to go. And you have it just walking around your nice, chic fucking home in the middle of goddamn nowhere, wherever we are. I think the dog was here first. I don't think that you adopted the dog. I think you built the house around the dog. And here's the thing.
I'm scared of it. This is just a giant dog.
You are. When I came here, I was like, where are the dogs? They're like, oh, they're in cages. And I'm like, good. Like, finally, this is the first time I felt comfortable in your home. And then about 5 minutes ago, that dog walked by that door right there, and I haven't been the same since.
You just started talking about how much you love your dad.
Yeah.
Now
I was
know
like,
why.
I need something. I need
You started
something to
saying your
happen.
final words.
Yeah. I was like, okay, we got it. I think we got it. I think I can bust balls. Like,
But like when they made you riff on the movie.
that, let me go.
Yeah,
if
that's
I
what
can
I'm saying.
go.
That's the same kind of thing.
No, like that to me is, I'm just roasting. Like they let me just go.
Who'd you roast?
They had these fucking there was these 3 Mexican dudes, and Jack Harlow's talking to them, and they're like, they had a line that was funny, and I did the line. They're like, yo, if you want to play around or whatever. And I learned you play around in the read through, and then if it gets a laugh, they're like, hey, try that.
Yeah.
That's the fucking, before I was like, I don't want to step on toes, and there's all these people around, whatever. So I'd play around in the read through, and then once they get confident, so I walk up and I'm like, hey, who are these quesadillos or whatever? You know what I mean? I'm like saying fucking line. Bro, I had a banger, bro, that I didn't say. I was going to call them the Wet Backstreet Boys. And bro, yeah, dude, it was fucking
Wait, why didn't you still let it fly?
The Wet Backstreet Boys I thought was a little crazy.
Like, I don't know if YG is the one where I want to take like my political, where I want to get like my political advice from. Because it's too easy to discredit, right? It's like you say fuck Donald Trump, but you're also talking about killing people and fucking bitches.
You might like the remix with G-Eazy and Macklemore more. You know that's a thing, right?
No, it
That is
isn't.
who he had on the official remix.
No, it
yes,
isn't.
I swear on my life.
shit.
I could be.
You had
It
to
was
get
at
the
least
White Devils
Macklemore, and I'm
on
pretty
there.
sure it was G-Eazy too.
Oh, that's funny. That's where you got it. You know,
People
it's-
tell you look like him a lot?
Yeah, man.
Me
You know what's
too.
so funny?
Or with the
People
hair
used- This
before,
motherfucker got too famous. People used to say he looked like me. I remember when he was coming up, and I was on MTV. So they would be like, "Yo, who's this guy who looks like Andrew? And who is this? What is? I've never seen these two people in the same place." We used to always get tweeted, and then this guy got so much more famous than me.
Right.
And now people are just like, "Yo, I think this is G-Eazy."
Yeah.
I remember I got a girl's number once. I texted her the same day. "Yo, what's up? It's Schulz," and she was like, "Oh."
She really
She
thought
it was G-Eazy.
What the fuck? That's incredible. You should have ran with it.
Nah, bro, I gotta get pussy on my own name.
Yo,
bro.
you know what my favorite gag that you guys, I don't know if you have ever like really thought about what the gag is, but you guys and Wax on Brilliant Idiots. For those who don't know, Wax is Charlamagne's gigantic security guy, super funny.
Shout out to Wax,
but he's like
love
the size of a fucking house,
Yeah.
and he's, you know, he's a funny guy. But what Schulz will do is he will say, you know, I think you're homophobic. And he'll say, hey, I'm not homophobic, blah, 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 I'm cool with gay. And you start saying, man, you're starting to sound a little gay. Like, hey, I ain't gay. He gets even more offended by that. And then all of a sudden he starts talking about why he's not gay. You're starting to sound a little homophobic. Ah, he just jumps right back into it. You had him on a loop for like a half hour defending himself. And Charlamagne's getting super into it too. And it's like, I remember that because that's like, in high school or just in general, teasing somebody, that is like the name of the game right there. And it was just so good because he doesn't want to call himself either, and you guys were just torturing him with it, and he didn't know how to get out of the loop.
Oh, dude, it's old school, high school. It's like that game we played back in the day about like sucking dick for $1 million.
Oh, so you want to suck a dick?
Exactly, right? So it's like you set up the scenario. That's so funny. Do you know it?
Oh, yeah.
Like we would spend literally 30 minutes setting up a scenario where our friend right? We'd be like, nah, but check it. Nobody knows you sucked the dick.
Yeah.
It's in the forest, and like, the dick gets sucked in the forest. Does it really get sucked? Like, we just set up this crazy. Listen, the guy dies immediately after his body decomposes. Nobody knows you sucked the dick, and then finally he's like, all right, I probably sucked the dick, and all of us like, gay.
Yeah.
The fuck you doing sucking dick for? So yes, this is our fun game that we play with Wax.